Ready for some bingo? Here we go with Arcade Bingo. Eyes down for a line, then 2 columns, and finally a full house. Good luck. Our first number is blue. All the 5s, 55. White, 7 and 9, 79. Red, on its own, 6. Red, 1 and 0, 10. White, 6 and 8, 68. Red, 1 and 5, 15. Yellow, 2 and 5, 25. Blue, 5 and 9, 59. Red, on its own, 5. Blue, 5 and 7, 57. Yellow, 3 and 1, 31. Yellow, 3 and 8, 38. Red, 1 and 7, 17. Yellow, 2 and 1, 21. White, all the 6s, 66. Blue, 5 and 1, 51. White, 6 and 2, 62. Blue, all the 4s, 44. White, 7 and 0, 70.
Bingo!
Anybody else? Brilliant! Eyes down for 2 columns and then a full house. White, 7 and 8, 78. Blue, 4 and 9, 49. Red, on its own, 3. White, 6 and 9, 69. Red, on its own, 7. Blue, 4 and 6, 46. Blue, 4 and 5, 45. Blue, 5 and 4, 54. Red, 1 and 2, 12. Blue, 6 and 0, 60. Blue, 5 and 8, 58. Blue, 5 and 0, 50. Yellow, 3 and 9, 39. Red, all the 1s, 11. Yellow, 2 and 3, 23. Red, on its own, 8.
Bingo!
Anybody else? Super job! Eyes down for a full house. Red, 1 and 3, 13. Yellow, all the 3s, 33. Blue, 4 and 2, 42. Blue, 5 and 3, 53. Red, 1 and 4, 14. Yellow, 2 and 7, 27. Red. On its own, 1. Yellow. All the 2s, 22. Yellow. 3 and 5, 35. Blue. 5 and 6, 56. Blue. 4 and 8, 48. Yellow. 3 and 0, 30. White. 7 and 2, 72. Red. On its own, 4. Blue. 4 and 1, 41. Yellow. 3 and 4, 34. White. 7 and 6, 76.
Bingo!
Any others? Well done! And that's the end of the game. More bingo coming up soon. Time for another round of bingo. For this round it's Arcade Bingo. Eyes down for a line, then 2 columns, and finally a full house. Good luck. Our first number is Blue. 4 and 7, 47. White. 6 and 9, 69. White. 7 and 5, 75. White. 7 and 2, 72. Yellow. 3 and 2, 32. Red. 1 and 3, 13. White. 6 and 8, 68. Blue. 5 and 2, 52. Blue. 5 and 1, 51. Yellow. 3 and 5, 35. Yellow. 2 and 5, 25. White. All the 7s, 77. Blue. 5 and 6, 56. Blue. 4 and 2, 42. Red. On its own, 3. Blue. 4 and 8, 48. White. 7 and 9, 79. Blue. 5 and 9, 59. White. 7 and 4, 74. Red. All the 1s, 11. White. 6 and 1, 61. Red. 1 and 0, 10.
Bingo!
Any more? Hear, hear. Eyes down for 2 columns and then a full house. Yellow, 2 and 4, 24. Yellow, 2 and 9, 29. White, 6 and 7, 67. Blue, 5 and 0, 50. Blue, all the 5s, 55. Yellow, 2 and 7, 27. Blue, 4 and 9, 49. Blue, 5 and 7, 57. Red, on its own, 5. Red, on its own, 1. Yellow, 2 and 1, 21. Red, 1 and 4, 14. Yellow, 4 and 0, 40. White, all the 6s, 66.
Bingo!
Any others? Good show! Eyes down for a full house. White, 6 and 4, 64. White, 8 and 0, 80. Blue, 4 and 5, 45. Red, on its own, 6. Red, 1 and 7, 17. Red, 1 and 2, 12. Yellow, 3 and 4, 34. White, 7 and 3, 73. Yellow, 2 and 3, 23. Blue, 5 and 8, 58. Yellow, 3 and 0, 30. White, 7 and 8, 78. Yellow, 3 and 1, 31. Yellow, all the 2s, 22. Red, 1 and 6, 16. Blue, 6 and 0, 60. Red, on its own, 7. Red, on its own, 8. Blue, 5 and 3, 53. White, 6 and 3, 63. Blue, 4 and 6, 46. Red, 1 and 5, 15. White, 6 and 5, 65. White, 7 and 0, 70. Red, 1 and 8, 18. White, 7 and 1, 71. Yellow, 2 and 6, 26. Red, on its own, 9. Blue, all the 4s, 44. Red, on its own, 4. Red, on its own, 2. White, 7 and 6,
Bingo!
Any others? Well done. Well done all. Ready for another round?
Time for another round of bingo. For this round, it's American bingo. Eyes down for a line, then the pattern, and finally a blackout. Good luck! Our first number is 0, 7 and 3, 73. N, 3 and 8, 38. B, 1 and 4, 14. G, 5 and 8, 58. B, on its own, 9. B, 1 and 5, 15. B, on its own, 7. G, 5 and 3, 53. O, 7 and 0, 70. O, 6 and 4, 64. G, 5 and 9, 59. B, 1 and 2, 12. G, all the 5s, 55. B, 1 and 0, 10. B, all the 1s, 11. I, 1 and 6, 16. I, 1 and 7, 17. O, 7 and 1, 71. B, on its own, 8.
Bingo! Bingo!
Anybody else? Bravo! Way to go! Eyes down for the pattern, and then a blackout. O, 6 and 3, 63. B, on its own, 6. O, 6 and 7, 67. G, 5 and 6, 56. G, 4 and 6, 46. G, 5 and 1, 51. I, all the 2's, 22. B, on its own, 2. N, 3 and 2, 32. N, all the 3's, 33. B, on its own, 1. N, 3 and 9, 39. O, 7 and 4, 74. O, 6 and 9, 69. I, 2 and 0, 20. N, 3 and 7, 37. N, 4 and 2, 42. N, 3 and 5, 35. I, 2 and 3, 23. N, 4 and 5, 45. I, 2 and 1, 21. O, 7 and 5, 75. I, 1 and 8, 18. N, 3 and 1, 31. G, 4 and 8, 48. I, 1 and 9, 19. O, 6 and 8, 68. B, on its own, 5. G, 4 and 7, 47.
Bingo!
Any others? Wonderful. Eyes down for a blackout. O, 6 and 5, 65. I, 2 and 9, 29. I, 2 and 8, 28. B, on its own, 4. N, 3 and 6, 36. I, 2 and 5, 25. N, all the 4's, 44. G, 5 and 2, 52. N, 4 and 3, 43. O, 7 and 2, 72. O, 6 and 1, 61. I, 3 and 0, 30. G, 4 and 9, 49. G, 5 and 7, 57. I, 2 and 6, 26. I, 2 and 4, 24.
Bingo!
Any more? Well done! Well done all. Ready for another round? It's time for some bingo. We're playing American bingo. Eyes down for a line, then the pattern, and finally a blackout. Good luck! Our first number is B, on its own, 3. I, 2 and 7, 27. B, on its own, 7. G, 6 and 0, 60.